Hello YouTube, welcome back to Jerry's NBA Talk TV. I'm NBA Jerry and thank you for watching. NBA training camp is upon us. It's here. I love this time of year. The end of September. That means all the players get together and see what they, see if they're in shape, get themselves in shape, work on plays and stuff like that. And it's a very, very exciting time. Obviously, you know about all the specials they're going to have and stuff like that. So it's a very, very exciting time. So this is going to be a very interesting season. In October, I'm going to have a couple specials. Like I said, I'm going to give you my top 5 players in each position in the NBA. I'm also going to give you my power rankings before the season starts. And, I'll just give you my thoughts on the upcoming season. So, last 3 or 4 videos I've been making, I haven't really been talking a lot about the NBA. I've been talking about, self-help and stuff like that. And I've gotten mixed reviews. Probably 80 to 90% of people have liked the videos that I've done, and probably another 10 or 20% of people didn't particularly enjoy them. They'll tell me, why are you making those kind of videos, Jerry? You guys are supposed to be talking about NBA and you're talking about this and you're talking about that. And I've had people tell me, why don't you make another channel for stuff like that? And that doesn't bother me when people say stuff like that, because I've studied human behavior and I've studied the mind and things like that. And it's funny because when you hear me talking, how many people do you hear? That's kind of a rhetorical question, but a lot of people answer will probably be one person. You only hear one person talking. Well, that's not true. You hear hundreds and maybe thousands of people when I talk, because I'm influenced by a lot of different people. None of us have our own personality, okay? Our personality comes from a lot of different things. The person we are or become, there's a lot of different factors from that. We come from what we read, what we watch on TV, who we hang around. I talked about that before, about your starting 5. There's all different kind of benefactors. So when you hear me talk on YouTube, you're just not hearing NBA Jerry. You're hearing all the people that influenced me: my mom, my dad, my grandparents, all these different people. And the same for you. And here's another side of this, the flip side of the coin, I guess. There's a couple hundred people or whatever listen to my videos, and the most amazing thing is that not one of you guys hear me the same. Now, I want you to think about that. When I talk, or when anybody talks, and when you watch anything, no one hears it or takes from it the same exact thing another person takes from it, because we're all influenced by different things. So when I read those things, when somebody writes about me or criticizes somebody else, and they say, oh, why are you saying this? And people have disagreements, I understand where that comes from. And I want you guys to understand that, because when I go on some of these YouTube pages, I see people arguing and criticizing people and talking bad about people. And I want you guys to stop and think about, or stop and think about where they're coming from. If somebody's saying something that you don't agree with, it's fine. It's okay to have disagreements, but then to call each other names and stuff like that, there's no reason for it. So when somebody tells me that they don't like when I talk about things outside of basketball, hey, they have their right to their opinion. I understand that. And this is how I look at things, and this is how I want you guys to look at things. Everybody's not going to like you. And I had to tell a kid that the other day. He was crying because he had a friend of his, or a former friend, that disagreed or didn't like what he was doing or what he said or something like that. And he was, he was a kid and he was very sad about it. And I said, what you sad about? He goes, he doesn't like me. And I said, well, why do you say that? And he says, because he said this and that. And I'm like, well, don't worry about it. Everybody's not going to like you. Same thing with you guys. If you really think about it, who told you or who said that everybody's supposed to like you? It doesn't happen that way, because we're all different. Just like, think about this. I want you to really think about the president of the United States. Okay, whoever the president is, and when that person gets elected into office. So let's take Barack Obama, because he's our president right now. When you go into office, there are millions and millions and millions and millions of people that vote for you, and that's good. That means you're popular. A lot of people like you if you make or become the president. But then on the flip side, there's millions and millions and millions and millions of people that don't like you, that voted for the other guy. So do you think the president says, oh, well, I don't want to be the president because millions and millions of people don't like me? No. And if the president doesn't think that, you shouldn't think that either. So if somebody disagrees with you or doesn't like you, just don't worry about those kind of things and, just take it in stride. But I will continue to talk about different subjects besides the NBA because I feel like YouTube is a platform for all of us, and it's a great platform, and we can actually go on here for free and talk to people, and they can listen to us for free. So it's definitely a good platform. I am NBA Jerry. This is Jerry's NBA Talk TV. Yes, I understand that, but I feel like because of my knowledge of the NBA, I have people listening to me. But also, I have some people that listen to me because of my other knowledge of different things. And I feel like the NBA is important, yes. But some of these other things I talk about besides basketball, I think they're more important. And I do this to help people. I'm not doing this to be selfish or anything like that. I'm doing this to help you guys better yourselves. Because I feel like if you're not helping anybody in your life, then I think you're wasting your time. I really do. And if you're always thinking about yourself and you're always looking for the handout or walking around with two big catcher's mitts on and saying, hey, what can I get? What can I get? I just don't think that's the right way to live. So, but like I said, guys, I'm really looking forward to this NBA season. This is going to be a very, very exciting season with the Miami Heat, the LA Lakers trying to defend their title, Boston revamping, Orlando trying to see what they can do, San Antonio trying to bounce back. I mean, there's so many subplots this NBA, it's going to be ridiculous. This is going to be a very, very interesting season, so I can't wait for it. But what I want you guys to understand is no matter what happens in your life, people are going to disagree with you or not going to like you, okay? But let it be known that it's okay, okay? And if somebody doesn't like you, what I don't want you to do is criticize people. And I want you to understand that if you're, and I want you to look at this, okay? In order to get along with people, the best way to do it is to compliment people or to tell them the good things about them. Even if there's a whole bunch of bad things about them, no matter who it is, there's something good about that person. And I want you to know that. So instead of sitting there criticizing someone and finding faults in them, all they're going to do is rebel against you. And people don't like that. Nobody likes to be criticized, including you. So if somebody does something to you that you don't like, or they do something wrong, or you felt like it was something you disagree with, don't be quick to criticize, because if you do that, people don't think that they're wrong. And nobody wants to be wrong because of their pride. So just stop and think and say, before I say this to somebody, or before I criticize them, would I want them to say that to me? It's okay to disagree with them. Just make sure you're respectful about it. Okay? I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll be making some videos this week about different subjects, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. And if you guys want me to talk about anything specific, let me know. All right, guys, so I'll talk to you soon. Like I said before, I look forward to getting your feedback, and let me know what different kind of subjects you guys want me to talk about. Okay? Thanks. Take care of yourselves, and don't forget, if you can believe it, you can do it. And I say that all the time. I know you guys know I'm going to say it. And I don't just say it to say it. I say that to beat it in your head, because it is the truth. You can do it. But first it starts in your head, and you have to believe it. And don't let anybody tell you can't do something. The only one that can stop you is you. And if you guys need any advice, or you want to talk to me about something, send me a message. I know I've been really, really busy. I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to everybody, but I've been really, really busy with my personal life. So if you guys want to talk to me, just let me know and send me a note. And I promise you, I read them all. I will try to get back to as many as I can. Okay? And remember, folks, this is very important. Always, always treat people how you want to be treated, and everything will be okay. And remember, when I say that, treat people how you want to be treated, and everything will be okay, I was talking about that earlier. Before you say something nasty or mean to somebody, think about if you want somebody to talk to you that way. So if you treat everybody how you want to be treated, everything will be okay. All right? Thanks. I hope your day goes well, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.